this segment with some breaking piece of information coming in from Maharashtra. And this is in from Pune, wherein Go Back Prime Minister posters have surfaced all across Pune. Now, why has this happened? You can see the visuals of the particular posters that we are referring to. And this is right ahead of Prime Minister Modi's visit to Pune, where he is to receive the Lokmanya Tilak award. And we have Vinaya Deshpande joining us on the broadcast. Vinaya, a very good morning to you. Now, we are seeing these posters that have surfaced in Pune right ahead of his visit, which is scheduled today. What do we know about these posters? Who is responsible behind them? And what are the speculations that we can go ahead with as to why they might have surfaced?
Well, a very good morning. We've known that the visit of the Prime Minister in Pune tomorrow to receive Lokmanya Tilak award is surrounded with controversy, especially after Sharad Pawar also is going to share the stage with him. Now posters have been put up by the Youth Congress in Pune asking the Prime Minister to go back. So these posters have emerged across various places in Pune through the night yesterday, asking the Prime Minister to go back. This is specifically with respect to the Prime Minister's visit to Pune, where he will be receiving the Lokmanya Tilak award. As you can see, there is palpable unease within the opposition parties, particularly after not just the Prime Minister's visit got decided to Pune, but also the fact that Sharad Pawar, who's being seen as an important factor in India, that is the opposition rallying together, will be sharing the stage with the Prime Minister. In fact, it's not just that Sharad Pawar will share the stage, he'll be the chief guest for that event. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has agreed to come to receive this award at the behest of Sharad Pawar. So looking at all these factors together, there is a clear unrest from within the opposition benches as well with respect to the fact that this event is taking place in a way that it is taking place. Tomorrow's optics will be different clearly when Sharad Pawar will share the stage with Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Also on stage will be Deputy Chief Ministers Ajit Pawar, Devendra Fadnavis and Chief Minister Eknath Shinde as the protocol calls. But you can see the political optics of it. Even today we are being told that efforts will be made to request Sharad Pawar from desisting from attending that event, but Congress making its anger quite palpable. Youth Congress putting out posters at several locations in Mumbai asking the Prime Minister to go back and to not come to Pune for receiving this particular award. Back to you.
Right, Vinaya. So when like you've mentioned that Sharad Pawar ji is supposed to be on sharing the stage with Prime Minister Modi, what are we speculating as to the repercussions of that, as in the particular infighting that had been going on within the NCP as well, the breakdown, and now that he is sharing the stage with the Prime Minister himself, how are we to look at this?
Well, clearly we are seeing that opposition voices are raised with respect to this. Several senior leaders from the MVA here in Maharashtra and from the national opposition parties have spoken in Delhi expressing their unease with respect to this kind of a combination, which will send out confusing signals, because remember, the NCP is split in the middle, just the way the Shiv Sena was. We are seeing the acrimonious relations between the BJP and Uddhav Thackeray thereafter. But on the other hand, even after NCP's split, if Sharad Pawar shares the stage with Prime Minister Narendra Modi, the opposition fears that this will send out confusing signals to the opposition unity and particularly to the NCP cadres, which are anyway divided on whether this is a unanimous decision from within the NCP or whether there is a rebellion that has taken place under Ajit Pawar. At such a crucial juncture, the fact that Sharad Pawar decides to share the stage with Narendra Modi is not gone down well with several opposition party leaders. Even as the parliamentary session is going on, the Aam Aadmi Party's bill is going to be presented in front of the House. At that time, each and every number will count, and that is why the opposition also expected Sharad Pawar to be in Delhi during this parliamentary session. But sources close to Sharad Pawar tell us that this was something that was in the making for quite some time. Even before the NCP split, Sharad Pawar had made that call to Narendra Modi, had organized this whole thing, and has agreed to be the chief guest. So after all these events, for him to pull off is a kind of an embarrassing situation, and that is why it is likely that he will go. Meanwhile, efforts continue to explain to Sharad Pawar and to try and request him to desist from attending the event for tomorrow. So clearly the event is going to be extremely important with respect to political optics as well. But right now you can see iron on the streets of Pune, where Congress has put out the posters. Several opposition leaders have said that this is something that Sharad Pawar should not do. Back to you.
Right, Vinay. So now that we have information that these posters have been put up by the Youth Congress members itself, so when now that Sharad Pawar ji has confirmed that he will be sharing stage with Prime Minister Modi, what kind of repercussions are we looking at in the form of cracks within the opposition alliance? You've mentioned that the opposition alliance is not very happy with this particular event, and they're still trying to convince Mr. Sharad Pawar to not attend this particular event, to not share the stage with the Prime Minister. And you've said that it will be a humiliating moment for them. So are we expecting any cracks and further consequences from this?
Well, this will clearly have repercussions. As you can see, the opposition is not very happy, but you'll also have to see that the reactions on record have been extremely measured. So when it comes to the Mahavikas Aghadi here in Maharashtra, we have seen Nana Patole, who's the Congress chief of Maharashtra, say on record that it is Sharad Pawar's individual decision and that MVA will not have much to say about it. While Sanjay Raut has spoken in Delhi, we have seen that Uddhav Thackeray hasn't really said much about his views on this particular event that is going to take place. The Congress locally is upset with the Prime Minister, and it is taking that agenda forth because that is clearly, the bipolar thing, the division between the Congress and the BJP, and that is something that we are seeing on the street that the Congress will do, irrespective of whether Sharad Pawar agrees to be on days or not. The Congress will continue to oppose the Prime Minister's visit to Pune. But with respect to opposition unity, yes, it will clearly have repercussions because the opposition expects that at a juncture when such a crucial bill is going to be staged in the parliament, all the opposition leaders should be there and their unified voice should be seen on the floor of the house instead of seeing that the voices have been bifurcated. So even today it was expected that Sharad Pawar would be in Delhi in order to attend those crucial meetings. But Sharad Pawar is in Pune attending his personal meetings and having his own personal political plans. Tomorrow is the day when he will continue to be in Pune, where he will attend that program. So clearly it will have repercussions with respect to what the opposition feels about whether all the leaders are on board about the unity with respect to several issues that have been picked up. But the NCP Supremo, in some sense, trying to quell the anxieties within the opposition camp, saying that this was a prior commitment that he will possibly not be able to back out from, irrespective of whichever way it goes. Tomorrow will be an important day. Back to you.
Absolutely, Vinaya. Thank you for bringing us all those details regarding the particular event that is scheduled to happen tomorrow. And only time will now tell as to how this goes about and what plays out. But